Nice.
Nice. So Terry, you're a public speaker. You have a book. What has helped you to be forthcoming about your journey and struggles, and how do you remain selfless going through everything you go through or you've been through?
That's a great question. And I think a lot of it for me goes back to how lucky I was to play team sports when I was growing up. Because I think you learn when you're playing team sports that if you don't do your job, not only do you let yourself down, you let your teammates down, your coaches down, your fans down, your parents down, et cetera. And I'm going through this clinical trial drug right now that I'm on for the tumors in my lungs. And yes, I'd be lying to you if I told you that I didn't want this to benefit me. And it has somewhat. It's not going to cure me, but it has somewhat. But the thing I think that's more important, at least to me, is the understanding that this is something that's bigger than me, and if you think about it, the biggest life or the biggest team sport that we all play is the game of life. And if you realize that it's really not just about you, it's about us, it's about all of us together that are going to make a difference. Because, individually, as you know, in team sports, you don't. I mean, you can't put one person out on the court and expect, I mean, I love Krzyzewski's, Coach K's thought about the fist, 5 players on a basketball team, individually weak, but together they make a fist strong.
Right.
I love that analogy. So, I mean, this has just been something bigger than me, and I hope this helps me. And as I said, it has. Not going to cure me, but maybe what the doctors are going to glean from my blood tests, my scans, and all that kind of stuff is something that maybe they can produce a drug that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when I'm probably going to be dead, is going to help somebody else. And that to me is as important as the drug trying to help me individually.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's amazing mindset to. That's like your legacy that you leave behind. Maybe it can help others. That's really being selfless at a time like nowadays. People, you know, how people
Yeah.
are nowadays. But it's
Self-centered, yeah.
yeah, that's amazing. Um, you're from Chicago, so you're a Bulls fan, right?
I am a Bulls fan.
Okay, nice. Currently, or
I'm not a fair weather fan. Yes, currently on up or
okay,
down, I'll be
up
a
or
Bulls
down?
fan.
All
Nice,
right.
nice, nice. Yeah. We're from Chicago also, so
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Nice.
Myself and Zoe. So yeah, definitely.
Outstanding. Your whole
Yep.
life? You've been there, both of your whole life? Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised, but I moved from Chicago. It's too cold. I had to get some hot weather. I couldn't
It
take
is
it.
cold.
I
Yeah.
It's
tell you,
cold.
you should come to Colorado because,
Uh,
I totally agree with you. When winter sets in the Midwest, I don't care where you are, it's cold, it's ugly, it's gray. But Colorado, especially Denver, it's like we could get 25 inches of snow one day and the next day it'll be sunny and 50. So,
wow.
it's not like
Changes like that.
Chicago where it's just gloomy all winter.
Yeah.
It's a lot nicer. Plus, you're right in the Rocky Mountains and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I've always wanted to visit Denver. But I've heard about the what you call it, the air. Uh,
You're a mile high up there, yeah.
yeah, the
So,
Mile High. Yeah. Yeah. So
It is, and it's both of my brothers and my mom are still in Chicago, and
nice.
when they come here, it's definitely
Yeah.
the altitude. It takes a while to get used to.
Altitude. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I have a lot more red blood cells than you guys do, so I mean that's always good. So
Definitely. Definitely. Nice. So yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Maybe soon I'll check it out. I don't know
that'd be great.
when like during summertime. you
Oh,
know.
summertime's beautiful,
Yeah.
except for the California wildfire smoke that seems to kind of waft its
Oh.
way across the state.
Oh yeah. It does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Definitely. Um. So you kind of already touched on it. You know, in a 2017, you endured most of the more serious health issues. and everything. And you kind of touched on how you were able to adjust your life and your mind during this time. So for someone that's going through, some struggles, like what's your I guess your advice for them to, control their mind? Do you do it gradually? Just don't even think about it. Just get to that place, or what's your mindset about that?
I think we talked a little bit about it earlier. First of all, you have to recognize that you've got those negative thoughts coming in, and
Right.
then you have to you flip the switch. You change the narrative to something positive, and if you do that over time, eventually your mind will start feeding you good stuff. And I always tell young people, especially, if there's something in your heart, something in your soul that you want to do, but it scares you, go ahead and do it. Because at the end of your life, the things you're going to regret are not going to be the things you did. They're going to be the things you didn't do,
Right.
and by then it's going to be too late to go back and do those kind of things. So, you need to understand that, again, going back to our brains being hardwired to avoid pain and discomfort and to seek pleasure, that's just a defense mechanism. That's your
Right.
brain. I mean, that would be like Zoe saying, all right, I'm going to get up this morning and go skydiving. I mean, Zoe's brain would be like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Parachute may not
I
open.
was thinking that.
Plane might crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be like your brain starts putting all this stuff into your thoughts. And you need to control that, because the brain likes the status quo. Status quo is good. Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
But the problem is, the only way we're going to grow is to get outside that status quo, to do things that scare you. And if you do that, I promise you, at the end of your life, you're going to have a whole lot more peace and a whole lot more happiness if you just get outside your comfort zone. That the discussion with my player that I talked about with the book kind of went on further, and I told her about Colonel Sanders, the man who started Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I said, he started that business after he retired. He was in his 60s. I don't know if that was his purpose or not. I'm going to assume that it was. But can you imagine if he was in his 40s? He was like, nope, done. Don't want to keep going. Don't want to keep moving forward. I'm happy the way I am. It's kind of the old Shawshank Redemption, quote: "Get busy living or get busy dying." And I told her, I said, I love Kentucky Fried Chicken, so it's kind of like, can you imagine if he didn't start that business, if he just, said, hey.
Yep.
So I said, don't get excited if you haven't found your purpose, if you're in your 30s or your 40s or your 50s. And the other thing I told her, and I think is important, is a lot of times we talk about our purpose as our job. Purpose doesn't have to be your job. I mean, your job could be over here, what you do to make money, but your purpose is you write or you play music or whatever you end up doing. But that's really your purpose. So don't think your purpose has to be your job.
That's a gem right there. Because nowadays purpose is like, oh, I have to be doing that verbatim or something like that. But like you said, you can do other things, and that can be your purpose. You can do it like at the same time, really, if you have to.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, that's amazing. Two things, like right before you said it, I was thinking like, man, I wouldn't skydive. I was thinking that I wouldn't skydive, like, because like, I think okay, cool. Yeah, because it's like if I jump out the plane, I'm gonna pass out. Well, I'm gonna pass out before I jump out the plane. Like while I'm in, how you like you wait, I'll pass out.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even wait. I just go.
I'll say this.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either.
Zoe wouldn't pass out.
No, listen, I wouldn't do it. But if my bros came with me and they went first, then I would, I'd go.
Oh, we got to go first.
Y'all got to go first.
I say like,
Hey,
Zoe,
like this, right? He's like, you guys go first. I'll see how that goes.
See.
I hate heights, but I feel like if I went and did it, I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy it. And I'd be like, damn, it's not that bad. That's how I look at it. I don't want to because I hate heights, but I'm pretty sure it looks like it's fun. It does. It looks like it's fun.
Huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
It do look like it's fun if you're not passed out. I know I would be passed out though, because like I see video, people like, oh yeah, cool, but I will be passed out. I'm telling you, I just know me. Cause I don't like heights either. You know what I mean?
Joe, if we go, I'll go. I'll go first.
Okay.
You gotta definitely go.
All right.
If we all go, I'll jump.
All right, Terry.
I have to get
I
pushed.
want to hear
off
about
the
this.
plane,
You
but
guys
I'll
do
jump.
this. I want to hear about it.
Okay, cool. So Quinn's going first, then Zoe,
Nope,
and then
nope.
oh,
No,
you're not
no.
going.
You next. You next, bro.
You next, bro.
I'm gonna have my drone and seeing y'all up there. I'm not gonna.
Nah.
I thought I was gonna do it. Oh no. I'm gonna just watch y'all up there. I ain't getting up there, man. Oh, it's have you guys seen the like the restaurant in Dubai that's all the way up in the air where you you seen that?
Yeah.
Would you guys do that? Anybody do that? No.
I don't care how good the food is. You know?
Exactly.
I haven't seen it. Like, is your feet dangling in the air or something? Like,
No, it's like on like glass or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a platform.
Quick story. I remember when I went out to Chicago back. I can't remember the year that I went out there. Remember when you got sick, Ralph? Right? Your cousin took me. I don't even think it's called the Sears Tower anymore, is it? They changed the name, right? Okay, so he took me there, and you stand out on this thing, right? And I hate heights. I stood out. I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this inside. I'm like freaking out, but on the outside, I try to be like cool about it. When I got off it, I was like, what was I thinking, right? Just standing out there, it felt like I was just dropping to the street. It hurt, but
see, that's what's up. I'm from there. I never did that. I don't know about you, Terry. No? So I never.
I have done that. I have done that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was just like, nah, I'm cool. Because
hey, you can do that at the Grand Canyon too. You can kind of get on the glass out over the canyon. I'm not doing that. But,
Yeah, I would go there.
I can do that one.
No, I can't do that one. Nah. Well, I mean, but like Terry's saying, you got to get out of your comfort zone.
Exactly.
So
yeah, got to get out of comfort zone.
That's the only way you'll grow. But yeah,
but not through skydiving.
Like
nope.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Nah, anything else? Well, that's like with anything. You gotta do it first, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. Man, I did that.
I think Quinn's ready. I think Quinn. You can tell his mind's going. It's like, yeah, I'm liking this.
But look, Quinn. He in the army, man. So he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying he
that little airborne patch on your, there you go.
Yeah.
It's only 5 jumps. You'll be good.
Right. He'll do something like that. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
I don't know.
I never signed up for airborne though. I mean, I could have.
Not too late.
Yeah.
Not too late.
And it's not. Oh no.
It's not too late.
At night, so I'm good.
At night.
Yeah. They do night jumps too. Yeah, that's a whole different monster, so I'm good.
Yeah. Quinn, get out your comfort zone, bro.
Nah, that's not it.
He said it ain't it. I know, I feel you, bro.
Yeah, we can go the best if you just fuck with me. I can keep you with the best. I'm gonna keep you. I can keep you with the best if you just fuck with me. I can keep you with the best. I'm gonna treat you. I can keep you with the best. Eating good, shopping sprees. I can keep you with the best. Give you what you want. I can keep you with the best if you just fuck with me. I can keep you with the best. I'm that nigga.